All right. Take a seat on your mat and just settle the mind. If comfortable, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Inhale. Exhale, release the tension from the neck and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, soften the face. Inhale. Exhale. One more nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Gently open the eyes. We're going to go into shoulder rolls, but with chicken arms. So you're going to place your hands on your shoulders. Bring the elbows forward, round the back. Squeeze the elbows together. Down, up, behind the shoulders. Bring the hands so that they touch the ears. Bring the elbows forward, down. So it's a lovely way to open out the shoulders, the chest, and the back. Exaggerate the movements. Touch, draw it down. Stomach muscles gently engaged. Open it out. Last one. Allow your head to follow the line of the spine. Now reverse it. Back, down, round the back. Elbows together, bring it up. Hands touch the cheeks. Breathe. Waking up those muscles underneath the scapula, in the shoulder joints, the ligaments and the tendons. Last one. Bring the arms forward. Clasp the hands. Drop the chin to your chest. Pull the hands away. Resist the hands away from that upper back. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades. You're going to hold it here. Raise right shoulder, drop left. And center. Feel the different stretches. Raise left shoulder, drop right. Back to center. Press those hands away. Your hips are pressed back. And draw it up. Take the elbows back. Open out the chest without the ribs popping open. And release. Place your hands where you are comfortable. If cross-legged is uncomfortable for you, you may sit with your legs straight out in front. It just depends on hips, knees, etc. So you sit however you are comfortable. All right. Make sure that your chest is open. We're going to go into neck stretches. So I want you to lengthen your jawbone away from the collarbone and take left ear directly over to left shoulder. So be careful your right shoulder doesn't elevate. You can sit with your legs straight out if you wish. You can also sit with your feet together and your legs in a diamond shape. Play around, see what's comfortable for you. The whole time you're gently lengthening through the spine. Here you're feeling a lovely stretch all the way through the right-hand side of the neck. In your upper trap. And back to center. Lengthen jawbone away from collarbone. Ear down to shoulder. Take it straight over, no tilting of the head. Lengthening, breathing. Remember, your inhales are vital to oxygenate those muscles. And center. Now lengthen and take nose to armpit. Curl the chin over. So now you're working more medially in that trap insertion point, and you'll feel it going down towards the shoulder blade. Breathe. It's very easy just to press out and exhale, but you need to breathe in before you can do that. And back to center. Other side, lengthen first, nose to armpit. Shadow's also really enjoying the stretch. Inhale, exhale, back to center. Excuse my child. All right, arms out to the sides. Just give me a little rotation to the right. Center, you are sitting however you are comfortable. Left, center. One more to each side. Just waking up and rotating through that mid-spine. Last one. And take it down. Once again, sitting however you are comfortable. We're going to go into a seated cat stretch. I'm going to show you from the side. So if you're sitting cross-legged, you hold onto your knees. If you're sitting with your legs out in front, hold behind your knees. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, elbows come up. Exhale, lengthen up into extension. Chest up to the corner of the ceiling. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen up onto the sit bones. Carry on, exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen. Last one. And lengthen. Bring the soles of the feet together. You're going to hold on either on your shins or around your ankles. I'm going to show you from the side again. So if I sit like this, can you see that my lower back has rounded, my chest has closed? The minute I hold onto something and I've got resistance, lengthening through the spine. So you want to have that lengthening. Press the soles of the feet together so the hands are either on the shins or down on the ankles, depending on which is comfortable for you. And you gently press the knees down. Be careful not to round. Keep that back nice and straight. So you're focusing on lengthening through the spine at the same time as pressing the knees down. So you're butterflying those legs. Breathe. Inhale. One more deep breath. And release. Take your right leg, bring your left foot further across. Right leg, just hold onto ankle with left hand. Lift. Just hold onto this leg and draw it in. So we're going to take this further just now. I just want to gently warm up and stretch, ease into the stretches so that we can progress as we go. Then you just take your left hand, place it underneath your right foot. Just keep it still there, breathe. Once again, make sure you haven't sunken into the lower back. So you've got this resistance here. Use this resistance to lengthen through the spine. And gently place that foot down. Change sides, bring it in, hold onto the ankle first. Lengthen into the spine, and then when comfortable, hand to the outside of the foot and just lift it slightly. And release. Sit however you are comfortable. Right arm across, left hand presses into the forearm. Your right hand faces backwards. So you're getting a stretch into this shoulder area here and into the muscle, the rhomboid, just on the inside of the shoulder blade. And release, other side. And release. Alrighty, legs straight out in front. If hammies are tight, you bend those legs slightly. Once again, I'm going to show you from the side. Arms straight out in front. So it's either bent legs or straight legs. Nod the chin. Arms remain parallel to the legs. Spine stretch forward. Tuck the chin in. Don't force it. We're going to come back to this one just now and you'll notice the improvement. And stack it up. Imagine your spine stacking up against an imaginary wall. One more, inhale, exhale. Tuck the chin in, aim the forehead for the top of the knees. Exhale, stack it up. Going into a straddle, legs wide. All right, so here, remember the little pointers I've given you with regards to resistance. So you can hold on below the thighs or below the calves, outside or inside. So you want to anchor and resist. So let's start with the thighs because we're going to progress with this one as well. Press through the heels, lengthen from the lower back and press it forward. Breathe. Chest is open. Sometimes, if your hands are on the inside, you might find that your chest is closing. So, to open it out, hands to the outside. Always focus on the breathing. So, if you find that any movement is restricting or closing the chest area, rather go to an open version. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, stack it up. All right, turn the chest to face the top of the right foot. Hold underneath right thigh and press it forward. Anchor the left hip. And you're lengthening from the tailbone through to the crown of the head. Press down with that leg. If hammies are tight, you can have a slightly bent leg and you still use that resistance, but I want the heel down, toes up. Good. Acknowledge where you are feeling the stretches. And stack it up. Chest, top of left foot, hands under left thigh. Resist with right hip and take it down. So here, besides getting a lower back stretch, you're now stretching into the waist area as well. So that's why I say acknowledge where you are feeling the stretches and listen to where your body needs it. Inhale, exhale, stack it up. We're going back to center. So each time we do this, you're going to notice a smidgen of an improvement. So once again, hands under thighs, press it forward. Be careful, my chin is up because I'm looking forward at the camera just to check you guys out, but you like to create length through the back of the neck. So your eye line, if you had to find a central point between your heels, that's where your eye line will be. So you want that length through the back of the neck, all the way down through to the lower back. and slowly stack it up. Bend left leg, and you're going to face chest to top of right foot, hands underneath thigh, and take it down. If comfortable, you should be a little bit warmer now. You can place hands under calf and lengthen. You're resisting with left hip, and you are looking more or less at your shin bone. This is a lovely stretch. You're stretching right hammies and left lower back waist area, going possibly into your QL. Remember your breathing. And stack it up. Change sides. Right foot into inside of left thigh, left leg straight, foot flexed. Chest to face top of left foot. Take it down, either holding behind thigh or behind calf. And you want to also remember to resist with that opposite knee. So press that down. Don't relax this leg. You still want to activate both sides of the body. Lovely stretch into that lower back area. Inhale, exhale, stack it up. Back to straddle. Notice the improvement. Press through the heels. Once again, hold behind the thighs, or if comfortable, you take it further, holding below calves. But remember to lengthen from the lower back. If you wish, excuse me, my child, you can take your hands to the insides of your feet. But once again, I'm going to show you from the side. Be careful that this isn't happening. Can you see I've caved into my upper back? So it's very easy to touch the toes if I don't have the correct posture. You want to lengthen, 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 and keep that length. And remember, try not to look forward. You're looking slightly down at your mat. This child is relentless when it comes to loving time. And release. And last one in this position. You're going to place right elbow either on thigh or inside. Left arm up, your chest turns to face top of left foot. Arm up, reach, slowly, reach, reach. Resist with left pelvis, buttocks is down. If comfortable, you try and reach if you can find them. You reach for the toes. Be careful not to drop that left shoulder. You want to keep it open. So you want to resist shoulder away from hip. Lift, open it out. So this is an exaggerated stretch into your lower back and possibly going into QL.
I know we are mute and I've just taken myself off, but I can get all the way down.
Well done.
No.
Oh, that's fine. Well done. Cool. I love these aha moments. And slowly stack it up. Take it over to the other side, either resting on the thigh or inside. Anchor opposite pelvis. Slowly reach and lengthen. Find those toes if you're comfortable. Chest is, shadow, chest is open. A few more deep breaths. Remember those inhales. Shadow. stack it up. Last one to the center. Notice the improvement. There's going to be an improvement. Take it down. And stack it up. Bring the legs together. Cross right leg over. Left foot flexed, left arm hugs right knee. Draw it in. So you want to bring that knee towards your left armpit. Lengthen into the spine. So once again, careful not to round the back. Right hand plants behind and rotate. Press through the heel. Draw that leg in. So you are stretching right out a glute. Going a little bit into the lower back area. Rotating mid-spine. Your rib cage is pivoting around your spine. And you're massaging ascending colon. Breathe. And release. Change sides. Left leg crosses over, right foot flexed, hug it in. Feel that stretch, acknowledge it. And place left hand behind, lengthen through the spine and rotate. Inhale, exhale, slowly release, lengthen both legs. We're going to go back to spine stretch forward and you're going to notice an improvement. Arms straight out in front, inhale, exhale, curl it over. Arms remain parallel to legs. Inhale, exhale, slowly stack it up one vertebra at a time. Going back to butterfly, once again, smidgen of improvement, feet together. So if you were holding onto shins, you might be able to take it down to ankles now. Feet pressed together, lengthen into the spine, press knees down. Create space in your mind. Inhale, exhale. Ready to go back into rocker baby, and we're going to take it a bit further. So bring that left foot slightly across, right leg up, holding outside of right foot. Now here comes the difference. You're going to take your right arm, elbow underneath calf, and your right hand creates a stop sign. So you're pressing into your ankle bone, and your arm is in a stop sign, holding onto that calf. Now lift that foot if comfortable, and you take it from side to side. So besides stretching into your glutes and opening out your hip, because you've got resistance with your arms here, you're also going to feel a stretch in your back, maybe in your intercostal muscles between the rib cage, depending on where you are tight. And you're always going to find one side is different to the other. You're going to feel a different stretch because we don't use each side of our body evenly. We've got a preference. Last one, gently release, take it down. Just give me a seated cat stretch here. Take it back, holding onto the knees, drop the chin, and come up and lengthen. Chest up. And we're going to change sides to bring that right foot slightly in. Lift left leg, hand onto ankle bone, left arm threads through, stop sign. Lift that foot, if comfortable, you can keep it slightly down. And rock the baby. Nice and slow, just side to side. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release it back down. Legs in front, bent, toes lifted. So I want you on your heels. We're going to progress. I want them half bent, so not all the way in, halfway out. Lengthen from the lower back and gently hold on to calves, pressing chest towards the thighs. Lift those toes. And release. Take the feet slightly further out. Inhale, exhale, hold behind calves. If comfortable, now watch that you aren't rounding the back or closing the collarbones. The chest remains open. Hold onto outsides of feet. Resist. So the minute you resist, if I don't resist, can you see my back is rounded? I press my hands into my feet, and you can feel that lengthening. Now that your belly is pressed on your thighs, it may restrict your breathing. So here's where you need to focus on your 3D breath, breathing wide into the ribcage, not into your belly. Release. If comfortable, take the feet slightly further out. Lengthen, reach. Breathe. Come up. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Just place your left hand on your side here. Your right hand, your pinky, is going to aim towards your little toe. Keeping your right knee down. Stack it up. And again, lengthen. Stack it up. Change side. So that would have gone mid, the lower back, but more towards the spine. Rest right hand on thigh. Left pinky to right little toe. Reach. Obviously, besides the hamstrings that you're working on, and it depends on where you are tight. So I felt it more on the right-hand side. Stack it up and take it down. And stack it up. Swing the legs around onto all fours. Pad your knees if you need to. Normal cat stretches, curl it up on the exhale. Inhale into extension. You're going to feel where we have been stretching. I feel it especially now in extension. So all of these stretches are working the muscles at different angles. 2 more normal cat stretches. Exhale, curl it up, tuck the chin. Nice and slowly. Acknowledge everything that you are doing. And inhale into extension. You're going to hold your extension. Now, a beautiful stretch. You're going to bring right shoulder to right hip in extension. And you're going to feel it round about the left hip bone area. Going into those obliques, into the waist. Your right elbow bends slightly to accommodate. Bring it back to center. You are still in extension. Left shoulder to left hip. Oh, nice. All that hard work we've been doing during the week, you can feel it. And center. Now you're going to go into flexion. Curl it up, tuck the chin in. Same thing, right shoulder to right hip. Bend that right arm slightly. You're going to feel a little bit higher up in the back. Intercostal muscles, possibly serratus. And center. Maintain flexion and over to the other side. And center. Press back into shell stretch, settle there. If your buttocks lifts, stack the fists so that you can press the buttocks down. I want you to focus on that lower back. Hold it there. So adjust the Okay. Curl it up. And onto your side. Doesn't matter which side. Support your head either with a straight arm facing up, or if you've got broader shoulders like me, bend the arm back. Otherwise, you can also use a yoga block. Nice alignment from the crown of the head through to the spine. All right, take your top foot in your hand. To start, your knee is slightly forward of your hip. All right, now adjust. Slowly bring that knee in line with hip, pressing your heel towards your glutes. Shadow. Serious loving time this morning, hey? Yes. Okay. Now, in this position, you're going to feel a nice stretch in your quads. What I want you to do is press into imprint, so bringing hip bone to rib cage. And then you're going to feel it. No tension in the shoulders. Every now and then the mind might wander a little bit and you might lose that imprint. Press into it again. Feel that stretch through the quads into the hip flexor, and you're also stretching into your knee. Last one. Hey, claws. No claws. No claws. And release. That same leg, straighten it, flex the foot, place your hand in front for gentle support, and bring it forward. Release slightly. So you're going into glute and hammy stretch. Press. Your bottom leg is bent, your knee is slightly forward to counteract, to help with the balancing. One more. And release. Changing sides. Excuse me. Foot in hand. So your knee starts off forward of hip bone. Then you settle and get your alignment correct. So now bring knee in line with hip. Another benefit of the stretch is you are opening out your deltoid, your anterior deltoid muscle, and your pecs, your chest muscles. Now, hip to rib. Oh, feel the difference. 2 more deep breaths. Last one. Bring that right leg slightly forward, straight up the bottom leg slightly forward, depending on which side you are on. And bring that leg forward and back. 3 more. Each time a smidgen further. Forward and back. 2 more. Last one. And back. All right, onto your backs. I'm just going to use a yoga block as a pillow for today, just to get my head in alignment.
Just want to say goodbye. I've got to go.
Okay, cheers, Gina. Take care, bye.
See you tonight.
Yes. All right, left leg is straight. Flex the foot. Lift right leg, hold behind the thigh, flex the foot. Just draw it in first. Press through that left heel, so you want to resist. Now, still holding behind the thigh, straighten, foot is flexed. As far as you're comfortable, tight hammies, doesn't matter if you don't straighten all the way. Release. 3 more, straighten. Each time, try and press through a smidgen further. And release. 2 more, straighten. Press through left heel and release. Last one like this, straighten. And release. Now point the toes for 2. Straighten. Feel the difference in the stretch and release. Last one, straighten and release. Take your left hand to outside of right leg and bring that leg across. Resist with right shoulder. And bring it in. Straighten right leg, flex foot. Draw left leg in, holding behind thigh. Draw it in, flex the foot. Be careful not to round the shoulders. Straighten. And release. 3 more like this. Straighten, press through that right heel and release. Your right kneecap is facing up to the ceiling. 2 more, straighten and release. Last one, straighten and release. Pointing the toes and straighten and release. Last one, straighten and release. Right hand to outside of left knee. Take that leg across. Oh, nice click. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. Straighten left leg. Place your hand on your thigh at the crease here, just to make sure everything's nice and straight and aligned. From hip bone, straight line through. Bring right leg in. Flex the foot. If you wish, you can use a towel, a hand towel for this to help you. Foot up to ceiling, draw knee in. So normally we do this with the left leg bent. So now you're going to notice that your range might decrease slightly. Because if you bend here, can you see that my leg, this leg automatically comes in closer. So we're just doing it in a different way so you get a different stretch. Hold onto the back of your right thigh with your left hand or towel. Hooks around the foot. So now that resistance is pressing the right knee down towards right armpit, and you want to resist with your left leg. It's going to lift slightly, but you want to press through left heel, which you can't see because shadow is in the way, but left heel is pressing through, foot is flexed. If comfortable, place left hand behind thigh again and take it further. So your elbow comes to the inside of the shin and you press it further down. Pelvic floor is gently engaged, pressing through left heel. So don't relax that left leg, activate it. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. Help that leg back down, straighten. Draw left leg in. Holding behind thigh, lift that foot. Draw it in. Either towel or hand to outside of left foot. Press through right heel. If comfortable, place right hand behind, press it further down, and bring elbow to inside of left shin. Breathe. Resist with that right leg, press through the heel. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. Help that leg down, straighten it out, and give me a nice waking up stretch. So reach the heels away, arms overhead, let the ribs pop, oopsie, and stretch it out. Arch into the back, deep breaths. And release. Hug knees into chest, rock from side to side. Feel that pressure into the lower back. Move the knees around, massage where you need to. Hold behind your knees, rock up to seated. Flip over onto all fours. 2 cat stretches, exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale. Neutral spine. Tuck the toes up into inverted V. Walk it out. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up onto the toes. Press through the heels. Legs may be bent if need be. Lift, so if legs are bent, you still press through the heels. This is sometimes more beneficial because then you are focusing on calves and hamstrings and you're not getting that tug behind the knees. Press the chest, last one. Float down to the knees. Pad your knees if you need to. We're going into the kneeling quad stretch. If this is uncomfortable for you, please feel free to go back to lying on the side, that quad stretch that we did. I'm just going to adjust the camera quickly. So up onto your knees. Left foot forward. And I want your foot forward of knee, not below knee. Hips face forward. And sink into hips. And balance. Foot is relaxed. Okay, you can't see again. I'm on the top of my right foot. Toes are not tucked under. We're going to go there just now. These hands that are resting on the thigh, please don't place pressure and elevate the shoulders. Shoulders back and down, soft hands on thigh. Now, you're going to tuck the toes of the back foot under. Feel the difference in the stretch. So now it goes more medially towards the groin area. Watch those shoulders, collarbones are nice and open. So here, you are strengthening your left leg and stretching into the right side. So as in right hip flexor and quad. Relax that foot again. We're now going to go into left hammy. If uncomfortable, please draw it back in and just focus on the hip flexor stretch. So take your hands down and scooch that left foot forward. If you're on a slippery floor, please be careful. I don't want you going into splits unintentionally. Take it forward, sink into the hips. You can either leave your hands down here or come up, gently rest on thigh and feel, balance, the difference. So you're stretching right, hip flexor and quad, left hammy and glute. The stomach muscles engaged to help with the balance. And you're going to take it down. You're going to bring your hands to the inside. You can either come up onto fingertips. This is where your yoga block helps, or 2 yoga blocks. You can rest your hands on the block, either on its side or upright, depending on your flexibility. So you slowly take it down, 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 or hands on the floor. For those that are more mobile and flexible, I am still getting there. You are welcome to take it down onto your elbows. Okay. Walk the hands back, up on the fingertips. Straighten that left leg. Take it down onto your haunches. So your right buttocks is on right heel. Straighten left leg. It can be slightly bent if you wish. Flex the foot and take it forward. Lovely hammy stretch. Watch that back, lengthen, chest open. Hands next to your knees, press up, swing it around. Ready for the other side, right foot forward. Right foot is forward of knee. Sink into hips. Adjust if you need to, make sure that your left knee is padded. You are on the top of your left foot. Chest is open. Gentle hands on thigh. Good. Okay, if you are ready, you tuck left toes under. Feel the difference in the stretch. Also be careful here not to sink into the lower back. You want to make sure that your stomach muscles are engaged to support your spine. So we're working right, stretching left. Relax that left foot. Take the hands down. And now we're going to go into hammy on the right. Scooch that foot forward. And hold. You can either leave your hands down or your fingertips down on the floor, or you bring it up, balance, add to the stretch. Take it down, hands to the inside. Once again. So if you don't have a yoga block, you can use a pile of folded towels just to help the progression. So you can place your hands higher on some folded towels, if you've got some sturdy cushions. Walk those hands back. Hand on either side, down onto the haunches. Oopsie, sorry my child. Left buttocks onto left heel. Right leg straight and take it forward. Chest is open. Lengthen. I can already see, if I look at myself, I can see I've rounded slightly. Focus on lengthening from the lower back. Hands next to you, peel it up. Press up onto the knees. I'm going to face you. You stay exactly where you are. And deep breath in, reach. And out. One more in. And out. Thank you, ladies. I hope that you feel suitably stretched. Thank you, Dale. Did you enjoy that?
It was wonderful. So enjoyed
Good,
it.
good.
Thanks, Ray. Have a good weekend.
You
Bye.
too, Tracy.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, Lisa.
Bye.